Mitsubishi no Jimbo, come before their majesties.
Hanashi plans to sit vigil, listen to words of the Order of Chivalry and the other populace come and tell you all the things that you needed to hear to convince you. Are you convinced that this is where you should be?
I am.
Let all members of the Order of the Chivalry attend their majesties.
Surrounded by your brothers and sisters, you must receive the regalia of such an order. Is there a banner?
Where is your majesty? The banner announces the presence of a knight on the field. A knight does not hide his face. His actions, for good, for ill, should be done in the sunlight for all to see, as an example, either of villainy or of heroism. A knight does not hide his face. On the field, the banner of a knight is a beacon and a sanctuary to his allies, a warning to his enemies and the enemies of his crown. Be mindful of what this means and carry this banner forward. Don't stain it, and let it represent you, what it means to be you, and what it means to be your friend for me.
Are there spurs?
Nor are, Your Majesty. These are spurs of a knight. They are a training device. A training device for your horse, a training device for yourself. Your horse will know what kind of man you are all the time. Be a brave and chivalrous man, and do good honor to the kingdom of Atlantia.
Is there a belt?
There is a belt, Your Majesty. The weight belt is purity and is recognized across the entirety of the SCA. It is global. Only do you get this dirty with the mud in the fields that you fight and the blood of your enemies. But you must clean it afterwards so that everybody can see it and know that they can find safety and help, and that the weak know that they can get behind you if necessary. Please always be there for them. Be there for everyone. Every action you take reflects on every one of us that has a white belt. Every one of our actions reflects on you. We both must watch each other also.
There is, Your Majesty. Behold, the chain of a knight. The chain is a visible symbol. We bind ourselves in fealty to our lawful crowns of our kingdoms. The chain is made of many links. For me, these links remind me of the faithful and loyal chivalry of the past, the present, and the future. And you, Hanashi, will never be the weakest link.
There's also a sword with words.
This sword, made by the incomparable Sir Mark. Early period, Japanese. The sword, whether drawn or in the scabbard, represents justice. It is your responsibility to bear this sword and always have justice in its mind.
Without drawing the sword, I will ensure harmony.
The words, with His Majesty's permission. He says, a long time ago I told you that I would follow you through the gates of hell, but only if I couldn't step through first and clear the way. I stand by those words of loyalty, faith, and love of this day. Sometimes a teacher leads, sometimes they follow, and sometimes they stand behind you and kick you in the ass to move forward. When I was a child, you put a sword in my hand and showed me the way. Some days you had to drag me out from under the bed crying to get me to train. You were responsible for some of the greatest moments of my life and possibly some of the worst. And I am eternally grateful for every moment. You have learned the way, in your way, along the way, and you brought me along for the adventure. We have traveled this road before in other times. Some of those faces around you are familiar and some are new. I quote Master Ruslan from many years past. You are a difficult man to know. Few men know themselves, and fewer still are known by others. This is the natural way. You are known by your peers now. Your flaws, your strengths, your triumphs, and your failures. Love you or hate you, no man, honorable man, can claim that you have not sought to follow the way. You are my brother, my teacher, and my friend. Although chance of ill fate makes it impossible for me to stand beside you in this moment, know that I always do. My love, my loyalty, and my respect, Coda.
Good game, Todd.
The buffet. For us, it is a simple part of the ceremony. For others who don't always understand it, I look at it this way. This is the last unanswered blow this man will take for injustice. It is the last unanswered blow he will take for cruelty. It is the last unanswered blow that he will not stand up for one that could stand up not for themselves. This is the last unanswered blow that he will accept. Seeing a man struck will bother you. You should take a minute to gather yourself, turn, or respect what we're going to do. Are you prepared, sir?
Yeah.
On your sword, on your chain, Her Majesty and I will take your oath of fealty now.
Give you this oath. To give always good counsel and speak only the truth, regardless of its cost to myself. To support you in war and in peace. To protect you and your family, even if it mean my death. And to do always the good of knighthood, as led by the example of my seniors. This is my oath. Please accept it.
We do, and please know that we will listen to your counsel. We will also give you words honestly, as we always have. We love you. We will feed you. We will shelter you. You will always be part of our house. You will always be part of our hearts. Whether we're on this throne or sitting somewhere else on a beach somewhere. We love you, Hanashi, and you deserve this. So say I, Christoph.
So say I, Adelheid.
Put his chain up there. And then I shall dub you. I dub thee in the name of justice, in the name of honor, in the name of chivalry. I dub thee a knight of Atlantia. Rise, Sir Hanashi.
Got a little bit of chivalry on you.
A warrior's blade, shining and resonating. The enemy's chest pierces. Through constancy, forged with diligence, the path is chosen. Held fast to hearts, the path divides. Commands and words of wisdom are given. The unseen banners were raised. A life of honor, the path of journey. We, King Christoph and Queen Adelheid, monarchs of Atlantia, by these patent of arms, induct our cherished warrior, Hanashi Moroko no Tengo Bushi no Jimbo, into our order of the chivalry, creating him a most honored knight of our realm. At this birthday celebration of our barony of sacred stone, Christoph, King, Adelheid, Queen. For Sir Hanashi,